Hey, hey, hey! It is a good day to play Call of Duty Mobile. Maganda pa kayo sa araw ko mga kaibigan. Bringing you the action here is Pika and Bibimbap. How are you, Bibimbap?
Siyempre, nabanggit ni Laika kanina na maganda itong araw na ito. At siksik, liglig umaapaw dahil anim na matches ang ating masasaksihan. But we just want to inform everyone that this tournament is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusement Board.
Yan mga kaibigan. And ayaw naman namin mag-spoil, sa totoo lang. Pero talaga namang sa 6 games natin today, meron isang team na medyo kakabahan. Lalo na towards the end of our day kasi the third day of our play-ins, meron tayong ititrim off guys, meron tayong may eliminate, and as the nature of competition goes, mahirap magpaalam. Pero ito din yung isa sa mga nakaka-excite. Because we're gonna see a lot of action, we're gonna see a lot of clenching moments talaga dito. Yung day 1 pa lang, medyo nakadetermine na tayo ng mga supposedly dominant na mga teams. Let's start off with, of course, Smart Omega with 5 points already.
So, kumbaga doon palang nakita na natin domination nila, especially with 100% win rate on the specific map. Alam mo, doon natin nakikita yung kanilang mga comfort zone, comfort map, and even with the distinctive role that they have right now. And kanina nabanggit na rin naman yung about sa bagong teams na well, of course, because of the drop series. Tapos maganda dito, kalaban mo yung dati mong teammate.
Talagang outspain pigati naman talaga yun, guys. Dahil, syempre, mga ka-scream mo sila dati, you used to train a lot. Pero, ngayon, medyo every man for himself muna, or every team for themselves muna. Nakita na natin yung mga nagiwahiwalay, especially on the side of Laos Playbook Eagles, because 2 of their members actually came from West Point Mambalog. So, diba? So, again, medyo mahapdi ng kaunti yun. But, again, the show has to go on. And, medyo, how should I say this? Medyo bittersweet. Diba? Yung ganong situation. Lalo na that they have to make their first 2 points supposedly. Paano kung 3 pa?
Yun nga
diba?
So, kumbaga, may statement din kanina si Shifra na binitawan
Mabigat.
Magkakatotoo nga kaya. That's something to look forward to. Again, yung ating mga viewers, kung hindi nyo man nasaksihan ng ating first day during last Thursday, you can follow us, the Nationals, at PH Nationals, be it YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and also on Facebook.
Alright. And mga kaibigan, syempre our first game being Hardpoint. As the usual, you know the drill. Alamin natin in a few seconds, in a few moments kung ano yung mga naging map natin. And sikat na sikat nga, Bibimbap, if I may, talaga is firing range. Sa totoo lang. Halos lahat ng teams, medyo doon na nag-o-opt And Summit.
Parang ano kasi, yun na yung El Clasico.
Yes, exactly.
Well, actually, I can name 3. Pwedeng, minsan kasi medyo shaky pa yung crush and standoff. Yung iba, they're after raid. Especially kapag S&D.
Alright. So mga kaibigan, while nandiyan kayo, habang nagre-relax kayo at habang na-excite kayo, kilalanin naman muna natin yung of course ang ating Laos Playbook Eagles. We have a short video for you. Watch this. Ayan na nga mga kaibigan, soaring high and mighty ang ating Laos Playbook Eagles. Yung nakikita nyo medyo nakangiti ng kaunti na bata na yan. Mga kaibigan, of course, that's Shifra who made a claim. Basically na magbabago yan. Hindi na tayo uwi ng luhaan, mga kaibigan. And of course, I understand the potential din naman ng team na to.
So, kumbaga parang well, minsan maganda yung may ray of sunshine ka, especially with the team, with the current setup. Pero, syempre, titingnan din naman natin ang kanilang magiging kalaban ng STI Olympians. STIE Olympians, ang kasing tahimik ni Mark na hindi nagbitaw ng kahit na anong statement but rather after na lang daw sila sa performance.
Yes, ano na lang, actions louder than words, kumbaga. And they made history yesterday in the sense na they were the very first team or the franchise to actually score 3 points. So, medyo talaga namang larong-laro ang ating mga E-Olympians. Gustong-gusto ko yung part ng video na may nakaupo dyan sa taas. Gustong-gusto ko yan. Parang gusto ko ulitin. Alright.
CODM na ng mga batang to, no? Especially right now. Meron pa silang pa-electric fan dun sa area nila. Para nga naman magiging intense for sure ang ating unang bakbakan. And for our first game, we'll be having hardpoint sa mapa ng firing range.
Here we go. And game 2 will be, again, the Filipino favorite, mga kaibigan. Kung pwede natin sabihin yun, ano, search and destroy. And it will be in raid. Nagdilang ang hell na nga si Bibimbap, guys. So, dyan na nga magaganap ang ating game 2. Should we go to a game 3, it'll be in standoff. And it is control. Ang pinaka nakakatakot na marating nyo na mode, Bibimbap.
Exactly. Kasi different phase talaga ang kinakailangan mong gawin. And you have to mind kung mamamatay ka ba or mag-go ka after sa objective. And looking through our band operator skills and even the maps, for operator skills, we had Annihilator, ayaw nila niyan.
Siyempre.
And even the Purifier.
And as we call it here, the Purifier nga. Ano. Yun ay kung hindi yung water na purifier yung gamit. Yun ang purified water naman ang gamit. So, we have our band maps is Summit, sadly. And ako, I'm a huge fan of Summit and Hacienda. And naturally, wala pa talaga tayong nakikitang teams dito who will actually engage in Hacienda no matter the mode. Kahit na, personally, ako nagugustuhan ko yung Search and Destroy ng Hacienda kasi ang laki nung map eh.
Yun nga eh.
Diba?
That could be one of the reasons.
Why?
Malaki. At saka, latter part lang din kasi na-introduce si Hacienda. So, most likely, they haven't get the gist of the map. Kaya, syempre, dun ka na lang sa medyo comfortable ka 100%.
Familiar maps, indeed. Yun yung mga pinupuntahan ng mga players natin, but hopefully in the near future, ano, and we're gonna try to read you sa mga nanonood dito kung ano yung percentage ng mga maps natin na pinipick as well as yung operator skills. Now, first and foremost, syempre, kung mabibilang ko, hindi ko mabibilang sa kamay ko kung ilang beses na nating nakita yung preview ng firing range, mga kaibigan, dahil paborito talaga to of any Call of Duty mobile player out there kasi from the get-go, lumabas na to eh, Bibi.
Ano talaga eh, parang signature na yan eh. You cannot actually call the game Call of Duty Mobile without firing range and even without people using RPD.
That's right.
Gusto kasi nila yung wall bang, especially here, napaka-prone to wall bang yung mga areas.
And we're gonna start things off really quick here, mga kaibigan. Mga dalagat binata with hard point. Here we are. We're gonna look at, of course, sila Joshua, Shifra here, and they will be on the attacker side originally. Here we go. So starting things off, the 8-second timer before the hard point activates is, oh my gosh. Here we go. Sinong una tatapak? And there it is. We have the STIE Olympians.
Talagang nag-iinit sila dito and going to HPE for the first point. Napakalaking momentum kapag ikaw yung nakasecure ng first point eh. Kumbaga parang it's a statement already and with that 10 points para sa Laos.
And na-secure na din, of course, nila yung watchtower here. That's a big deal kasi kung hindi ka napipitas dyan, you can definitely slay your way into victory while your teammates go for the objective. Empty hardpoint here, mga kaibigan, pero lamang na lamang pa rin ang Laos Playbook Eagles.
Ang pinaka-shot call kasi nila, they are not going to stay after the point, but rather those entrances. Pero that was a very nice pick-off coming from PJ. Pero until this very moment, nahihirapan ng STIE Olympians na pumasok.
And mukhang ayaw naman natin ma-jinx yung claim ni Shifra dito, mga kaibigan, dahil it looks like so far confident na nga yung nagiging approach dito ng Laos Playbook Eagles. Here we go. Wow, hindi sila nang bigay kahit scraps. They're not going for the first hardpoint anymore. Mukhang pumoposition na sila sa second.
Well, actually, sila na nga yung mas mangunguna dito. Shifra, siya ang nagbigay ng statement kanina, kaya kinakailangan pang hawakan na talaga yung kanyang paniniwala dito. Pero ngayon, naago naman ng SEO ang kanilang opportunity para dito sa may control center, and with that, sila ngayon ang lumalamang ng bahagya.
Here we go. PJ still on the steel house, mga kaibigan. Ito, pumipitas muna pa kaunti-kunti. Mukhang he's really going for those kills, trying to rack them up for at least to clear the path, para hindi makapunta dito yung Laos Playbook Eagles. However, ang naghahabol na dito originally in the lead earlier was LPE. Pero just 5 seconds away, and they are to tie things up with the E-Olympians.
Alam mo, ang ganda kasi ng ginawa ng LPE kanina. I've seen 2 members of LPE na nag-go over doon sa window.
Totoo.
Kumbaga sabay sila eh. Hindi sila nag-audition na isa-isa lang yung pagpasok. And with that, it all went out para sa kanila to their advantage. 43-30 ngayon, mag-ahabol na naman ulit ang STIE Olympians.
A risky position there for Zunex kanina. There was no cover. I think he was just picking off people and pinipitas niya pero with no regard for his own well-being there. Here we go. Now nakaposition na sa third hardpoint sa trailer basically dito mga kaibigan ng ating Laos Playbook Eagles. Ayan na.
Naka-ready na sila agad.
Oo.
Nag-iwan sila ng isang member onto this control center and then dalawa, actually tatlo
Smart, yes.
namatay lang yung isa nilang member nandun agad sa loob ng trailer. Ngayon, kinokontest ito ng SEO and
they
successfully virus, giving those virus vibes. Na-wipe up nga nila sila dito.
Ayan na, ang pinaka-popular na pick mga kaibigan, Robin Hood is out. Pero yung Gravity Vortex gun dito mga kaibigan, of course, doing as much work as they can. Shifra now has his piece of that Sparrow. Now, no, na-contest. I was about to say na na-contest din kahit pa paano konti dito ng STI Olympians. But looking healthily pa dito ang ating LPE. We have only 2 people inside the point here.
They're more after dun sa mga entrances, yung mga pasikot-sikot, especially dyan sa middle area. Mahirap tawirin. But look at Glo. Papunta pa lang yung dalawang member ng SEO. Talagang binantayan niya na Saan ka pupunta? And Heist together with another member would try to secure. Kasi tingnan mo, lahat sila dashing. Pero nandun sa mga hard corners, yung member ng Laos.
That was very interesting too kasi hindi sila nagbibigay. They barely gave a second in that hard point. But still, look at this. Now, LPE has advanced properly dito sa Woodhouse natin. Meron ng tatlo actually already trying to secure their spot. Medyo malayo yung spawns dito ni number 5 and number 2 from LPE. Here we go. Pero tumatakbo na ngayon yung oras on the side of the E-Olympians.
Pero si QWERTY, look at that. Dalawa ang kanyang na-pick off doon dito sa may Woodhouse. Galing doon sa may taas. Na-pick off niya yung isang member ng Laos. Pero ngayon, sino nga ba ang nakasecure? It's going to be Laos pa din ang nakasecure ng ating 4th point.
Medyo paasa in a way, in a good and bad way yung side dito ng LPE kasi just when you think that they would be able to capture it, the E-Olympians mukhang may plano, may nakasecure. If you look at the minimap dito mga kaibigan, hindi nalalayo yung ating mga players from Laos. However, they did spawn from the firing range. Medyo mahaba yung tatahakin nila nandas dito kaya naka-contest pa ng kaunti. Oh my goodness, si Unknown is cracked right now, Bibimbap.
Kaso ang nangyayari kasi, well, you've made mention na parang shoulder length lang yung space apart.
Yes.
Especially onto the side of SEO. Kaso ang tendency kasi, yung mga entrances and even from the high grounds, the second floor of the may nakabantay na agad
Block
from
off.
Laos.
Tama. Here we go. And look at this. Unknown climbing the watchtower. Ito, if he secures this again, then the rotation back to hardpoint 1 will belong almost completely to the side of LPE mga kaibigan. And they have actually entered a few seconds ago yung ating 3-digit mark, 129 to 51. Here we go. Sila na naman ang nakapasok sa first hardpoint dito ba?
Pero maganda yung pag-contest na ginawa ni Heist doon kasi tingnan
good try, yes.
Yeah, pero wala siyang backup. Looking through the position of Unknown, hindi pa rin siya na-shrug off, hindi pa rin siya napapaalis
Oh
doon.
no!
Still,
Oh no!
QWERTY, pero siya pa rin yung nabigyan.
Ay, ibang klase talaga si Unknown doon mga kaibigan. He was already half-life down. Paubos na. Talagang nag-graze na ng mga bullets and nice wall back attempt. Ito yun, nabati na. Heist able to take down Unknown. However, QWERTY tries to take control of Steelhouse dito mga kaibigan. Medyo umuusad na ng konti but this is 100 points that the E-Olympians have to get back.
Kinakailangan nila mag-rethink kung ano nga ba. Hindi pwede drastically, pumasok ka lang ng pumasok. And speaking of which, eto na naman, nandito na tayo sa next point and Shifra nakaantabay na agad bago pa lang pumasok ang side ng SEO. And rightfully so, si Heist, magtatry na naman mag-contest, nakakuha ng isa pero hindi pa rin naman magiging sapat.
And ang ganda din nung naging approach, nag-iwan pa rin ng isa kahit pa paano. Every second counts yung LPE. Here we go. Medyo malayo-layo sila earlier. The spawns are pretty drastically apart dito mga kaibigan on the side of LPE. However, nakuha pa rin nila. We have one person, make that 2 inside the command center here mga kaibigan. Tumatakbo pa rin ang oras nila. Oh, empty hardpoint here, Bibimbap. Zunex trying to fish for somebody there but doon sa entrance near the trailer side. Here we go.
Pero God made you bitawan nito.
Oh my gosh!
Si Heist na naman, ang palaging paulit-ulit na bibiktima si Heist. Siya yung laging sobrang parang gabuhok na lang, masasecure na yung point. Pero laging siya yung nagiging sacrificial lang.
Tawag natin those zombie guys. You're barely living. Here we go. 25 seconds left on that hard point. Tinatry ngayon humabol and just when you think na nakakahabol na doon sa 100-point deficit yung E-Olympians, the Playbook Eagles still punch back. Here we go. Now, command center, yes, you can have it siguro on that's the mentality of Playbook Eagles. Pero if you notice, medyo malayo pa yung spawn ni 1 and 5 from LPE and mukhang empty hardpoint sa kanila because Wow, we have a gravity vortex na nakaabang dito sa third hardpoint.
And finally, nag-work wonders
boy.
ngayon ng gravity vortex. Kasi kanina medyo futile yung paggamit. Yung ginagawa nila dito. QWERTY does have a good position. They just have to secure it for the side of SEO. And rightfully so, sila ngayon ang nakasecure ng ating next point or third point as it is.
Okay, we don't want to jinx anything dito, ladies and gentlemen. Yung ating mga Olympians. Ayun na. Nasabi na natin, Bibimbap. Nagdilang angel na tayo in a way. 105 and counting here on the side of the Olympians. Tumatakbo na, mahahabol pa nila to.
Pero si Kuya mo Joshua.
Ayan na. Larong-laro din si Joshua with that Peacekeeper MK2. Now let's see, ladies and gentlemen. So far, the top fragger we have here is actually Demors from LPE.
Parang ang pinaka naging shot call nila, hindi sila pumasok isa-isa. Rather, all sides, all of the entrances from this trailer, kinakailangan maging mindful yung side ng SEO doon. And that made wonders para sa side ng LPE. Hindi lang basta scrap time ang nakuha nila.
Kailangan medyo chunky and that was a pinch, if we've ever seen one. Again, the two entrances dito, mga kaibigan, sa trailer, very, very important. Wala kayong ibang paraan pumasok kundi dito. Now, we're gonna be a bit more loose dito sa Woodhouse. Hardpoint number 4, we have a lot of entrances to come in. Let's see if ito ba yung magiging boost ng ating E-Olympians, because right now, isang tao pa lang ang nakaposition sa loob, and that's Virus peeking out, peeking in, not quite, and now contested. Sa simula pa lang yung hardpoint dito, Bibimbap.
Well, actually, kanina, Piga, nakita ko parang dalawa na yata.
Yes,
nasa
that's
side
right.
ng SEO, pero kasi yung maliliit na butas from the trailer,
That's
kinapitalize yun ng
Oo.
side ng LPE. So, hindi nila drastically ni-reveal yung location nila onto the middle lane, but rather,
At least,
papunta
yes.
pa lang dun sa next point, napatumba na nila yung side ng SEO.
Very good, very good. And good approach, to be honest. Now, here we go. 217 points here, mga kaibigan. This is a race to 250. Medyo malapit na to. Konting hinga na lang on the side of LPE. 119 pa. Hindi gumagalaw sa STIE Olympians. Very crucial din to, Bibimba, because if you get 1 point, na-deny mo na kagad yung potential 3 points ng kalaban nyo. In this case, it's gonna be the E-Olympians. Remember, mga kaibigan, sila yung unang naka 3 points nung day 1 natin.
Kumbaga, maaaring nabasag mo rin yung momentum.
Oo.
Especially sila nga yung nandun sa ating top teams that we have to take care of. And
Ayan
with that,
na!
si Unknown, kanina pa nagwawala.
Somebody step in! Konti na lang. We have 3 seconds left. Oh boy!
Last 2.
Kaso nag-reactivate na yung ating first and third rotation dito, mga kaibigan. The first hardpoint is free on the side of the SDIE Olympians. Here we go. Naubos na rin yung gravity vortex dito ni Virus. Now he's trying to peek off of the firing range but gets taken out. Empty hardpoint here. Isang hakbang na lang dito on the side of the Playbook Eagles.
And QWERTY was able to secure 2 kills. Ngayon, nag-snapshot pa nga si Shifra. And Shifra, siya na nga ang nagsarado ng ating game number 1.
That's what we call, ladies and gentlemen, living up to your statement. Here we go. Okay, so apparently ito na si Shifra. Chill lang. Chill. There he is. Ano lang, kunwari lang na hindi siya masaya. In that
Parang
sense.
syempre kinakailangan mo
Keep
pa.
the cool.
Yeah. Kalmado lang. Mamaya na magwawala kapag talagang masesecure mo na itong match na to.
Kapag nag 3 points na tayo, doon na tayo mag-celebrate, mga kaibigan. And look at this, the victory goes of course to Laos Playbook Eagles. Joshua, ito na ano na natin to kanina, na-establish natin to, Bibimbap, na siya nga yung isa sa mga pinakagumawa dito sa game
si
na
Kuya
to.
Joshua. Alam mo, even way back draft series, ano na talaga siya eh. May katukayo pa nga siya si Josh, si
Yes.
Joshua. Siya na yung
Yeah.
isa sa mga nakikita nating player now promising for this professional league. Sumunod na rin dyan, of course, si Shifra living up to the promise na binanggit niya nga kanina kay Laika.
34 frags, rather 34 kills. Sweet victory here on the side of Playbook Eagles. 2 minutes inside a hard point is no joke, mga kaibigan, for Joshua. I'm a huge fan of that. But Klo, not so far behind with 1 minute and 54 seconds with 30 kills. Insane objective job right there on the side of Klo.
At itong susunod din dyan si Unknown with those clutch. Alam mo, kahit 25 kills lang ang meron dyan. That was there was this time na naka-triple kill siya and a double
Streak.
kill. Yung sobrang crucial, especially with QWERTY, na laging nag-challenge dun sa hard point. And that was a very nice pick-off para sa side ng Laos Playbook.
And objectives, the name of the game, mga kaibigan, with hardpoint. Every second counts. Yun nga, natuwa ako sa approach nila doon, Bibimbap, yung sa mga hindi sila nagbibigay ng scrap time. Kasi mahalaga yun eh. Medyo mag-iisip din ng kaunti yung opposition nyo. Bakit kaya? Bakit meron? So let's figure that out here, mga kaibigan. Let's see what happened in our game number 1 dito sa ating LPE versus STIE Olympics.
And ito na nga, no, pangunang-panguna pa lang si Shifra na agad. Yung lagi natin may ispatan, and ito na yung binabanggit natin paulit-ulit. Ang pinaka-shot call for Laos, they are not after staying sa hardpoint, but rather get the high grounds. And from then on, yung mga maliliit nga rin, kanina, yung mga maliliit na windows, especially with the trailer, alam mo yung sobrang tricky na kabisado na nila. Parang bilang din yata nila ilan yung pako na meron sa trailer na yun.
So, very crucial vantage points, lines of fire doon mga kaibigan, yung mga konting peaks. And it will come more importantly later on pag napunta na tayo sa game number 2, right? So, we're not gonna spoil you with that here, ladies and gentlemen. Muna, look at this. We have Demors here, mga kaibigan. A very, very accurate player overall. And he is one of the most sought after, to be honest, lalo na nung draft series. Talagang hinahabol siya.
Parang siya talaga kasi yung eye candy na kinakailangan mong makuha para mag-follow lahat, no? It was at this moment na si Heist with the Gravity Vortex, gumana.
Yun nga.
Diba? The first highlight was, it was futile, hindi masyado nagamit, and it was this time na naging maganda yung paggamit niya. And ito sana yung moment para mabaliktad ng SEO. That trailer, kasi yun nga lang, of course, Laos Playbook, hindi nila hinayaan makuha ng SEO yung opportunity, and they were able to secure our game number 1.
Speaking of secure, yun yung I think naging pinakamalaking advantage, objectively speaking, dun sa side ng LPE. Parang as much as hindi lahat ng players nila ay of course objective-based, di ba? Pero whenever the hard point has some of their members in it, sabihin natin dalawang objective, the other 3 are not so far behind. Sure, they will spawn far, pero hindi ibig sabihin na hindi sila tumatakbo. The score is still theirs kasi merong mga proper objective calls dun sa loob ng hard point. So congratulations to LPE for scoring their first point. Are we gonna see a 3-0?
Yep.
That's 3 points.
That's really something to look forward to. Magiging 2-0,
0-0,
leading to a 3-point nga ba. Pero alam mo naman, syempre, 6 na matches ang ating susubaybayan. Nakakaisang game pa lang tayo. Wag na wag kayong alis dahil magbabalik and the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open 2022. ended our game number 1 with Laos Playbook Eagles finally getting that first score against STIE Olympians. Kami pa rin yung inyong makakasamang caster. My name is Pakikipagbakbakan. Kasama pa rin syempre si Pika.
And yes, mga kaibigan, he did live up to his claim, his statement, his manifestation. Si Shifra, mga kaibigan, very young but of course very, very wild and out when it comes to Call of Duty Mobile. And we ended the game in a very back and forth sequence naman. Sa totoo lang, Bibimbap. Pero in the end, medyo lumayo dito yung ating Laos Playbook Eagles against the first 3-point scorer of day 1.
Yun na nga eh. So kumbaga parang, sa tingin mo ba, yung pagmamanifest din talagang si Shifren? Ang maganda dito, Pika, siya yung nag-start ng rumble dun sa ating first hard point. And then siya din yung nag-close during that 250 points. And ngayon, knowing na it's going to be an S&D mode or search and destroy sa mapa ng raid, would this be a same tune para sa side ng STIE Olympians or this time, Laos Playbook team.
Yes.
Pero ngayon, STIE Olympians, ito na nga ba yung proper timing para pakita nila what they have.
Right, and we're going to raid din dito, mga kaibigan. And as we mentioned earlier, the usual picks sa mga maps natin lands on sa ating fighting rooms. And then there's also Summit, lalo na nung kahapon, rather the other day, nung day 1, ay nako, yung Summit natin, guys, talagang nagsawa ang mga tao. But here we go, we're going to raid.
Parang babad na agad tayo dito.
Yes.
Pero ito na nga dahil it's an S&D attacking side ng STIE Olympians, defending side naman ng side ng Laos Playbook Eagles rather. But currently, wala pa naman tayong casualty. We haven't witnessed as well. Saan nga ba ang hot site na target nila?
Okay, here we go. Dala-dala ni Zunex. Oh, there it is. Napitas kagad ni QWERTY si Joshua, mga kaibigan. The bomb still on the side of Zunex. Look at this. Shifra looking really compact. Is that the proper positioning for him so far dito, mga kaibigan? And look at this. Demore is taking things slow. It is a 4-on-4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, never mind. It is a trade. Another one for Zunex. Here we go on the side of the Olympians. But of course, great trade thanks to Klo.
Hindi naging successful yung pag-dash in para i-take nila itong court side area. But rather, still, medyo magiging fast naman dahil 2 members from the side of the attacking side na nakakuha dito. Ang ganda ng positioning ni QWERTY. He does have the advantage kasi yun nga lang si Demore may iipit sa gitna. And the point would go for the side of SEO.
My goodness. And I won't lie, medyo crucial na yung position na yun ni Demores because that was a 3v1 if I remember correctly, and na-pinch na siya, from that corner right there coming off of the money room. Here we go. Again, mukhang si Zunex ang ating designated package carrier nito.
Tagapagdala ng magandang balita.
The good and or the bad news. Depende kay Zunex yan, mga kaibigan. Now we have Nams here. Ladies and gentlemen, still picking off of the money room and takes out PJ with a clean headshot sa pulsa noo dito, mga kaibigan. Shifra positioning himself on the A side.
Alam mo, continuously ganun yung ginagawa ni Nams. Yun yung shot call. Siya yung panibagong pasok ngayon dito sa side nila. Kumbaga parang ito yung flavor niya eh. Early on during that round 1, may na-pick off din siyang isa. So ngayon, nagmamaterialize na, this is why si Nams ang pinasok. And even those entrances, rightfully so, tinawin movement for the side of SEO, hindi pa sila totally secured or sure saan nga ba sila mag-challenge. But the thing is, si Virus, siya yung nangangapa, saan nga ba sila pwede mag-plant.
Here we go, Shifra going big with that RPD, ladies and gentlemen. Siyempre, rocking that monolithic suppressor, making sure he doesn't get spotted. Now, Joshua, tinanggal ang virus sa katawan ng ating mga Olympians. Now, this is a 5v3 situation. And talaga naman masasabi ko dito, Bibimbap, they're utilizing the time advantage sa side ng Laos Playbook Eagles. Here we go. Look at this. Ang ganda ng positioning nila dito. Walang magkakalayo dito, mga kaibigan.
Yun na nga eh. Even though sila yung defender, hindi sila kumbaga, kampante na mag-overextend, but rather, shoulder length lang Kumbaga, kind of building, meron naka-designate kung sino man yung tao doon. Pero ngayon, dalawa na lang ang natitira on to the side of SEO. Pero nakita na nga sila dito. Si Demores na naman. Mahilig talaga sa 2v1.
Very bad head glitch situation right there sa may pool side, mga kaibigan. 15 seconds left. I would dare claim that this is already an LPE round number 2 with the clock winding down, but they did not settle for time, ladies and gentlemen. Frag kung frag, and now it's a 1-1.
Talagang slowly but surely, and they are really against the numbers kanina. Pero ngayon, we have seen ano ba nga ba yung nagiging style for the side of Laos? we mentioned about it. Ano lang sila, kumbaga defender as is.
Yes, very, very steady. As in, they're playing the meta as it's supposed to be, but Shifra picks one off. Si Zunex sumalo ng Granada. Here we go, Nams with a crazy wall bang. A collat. Here we go, 2 now on the side. Or make that 3 pickoffs on the side of LPE.
Ayan, dahil lang na doon, no, biglang naging isa na lang. Just
Yes.
easy as that or just quick as that. And he is going for that one. Kaso si PJ, napatay na rin. Nag-iiba ng style. Na ang SEO, they tried for the blitz plant, but still, again, dun sa may court area, unluckily hindi, kumbaga parang nabasa din agad ng Laos yung ganong tactics na binitawan nila.
Right, and ito naman, going back to A again. If you look at your screen carefully here, mga kaibigan, ito pa rin ang plano because Zunex, the designated driver of the bomb. Oh, but look at this.
Uy, successful!
Yes, pumasok na sila sa court.
Finally! Naging successful ang kanilang blitz plant onto site A, and that is our MVP kanina na si Shifra.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Zorek still has the bomb in hand, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Zunex rather. Here we go. Sorry. My bad here. And now we have peaks from Nams here, mga kaibigan. Ayan na. Are we going for it? Are we going for it?
Oh.
Ay, napitas. Yun ang sinasabi ko
Successful.
kanina. Yung pagsilip ni Nams was very, very, very triumphant here. Now, Klo taken out by Heist. I'm pretty sure that the sigh was of relief on the side of Heist.
Talaga nga naman, pero may flank then from behind, and that's going to be the Morse. Nams still
Ooh.
onto that one, and there you have it. Dahil a point secured for the side of SEO.
Not enough shots off of the MW11 there, mga kaibigan. 2-2. And this is a first to 7. Medyo mahaba-haba to. Nako, wag naman magdilang ang hell at mag-overtime because right now, just to catch you up to speed, mga kaibigan, leading pa ng 1 game ang ating Laos Playbook Eagles. Here we go. Again, peeking on the pool side. And PJ has his own spot. Look at this. That might be a good time for a crossfire dito sa dalawang sniper natin, Bibimbap.
At ito na nga, dahil hindi lang basta sniper ang nagkaroon ng
Yes.
additional moment. Rather, napatay din nila si Shifra, kaso nandito rin naman si Klo. Thou shall not provoke. Klo, especially alam niya na ito talagang court, basketball side, dito laging papasok paulit-ulit ang SEO. Kumbaga para tong parang libro na basa niya na paulit-ulit, pero si Joshua with the slide.
Oh
Kasi
my
si Klo,
gosh!
si Klo pa makakasecure ng kill.
Na naman, and make that
And
2.
all, actually 4 kills
Oh
for
my
Klo.
goodness. That was a loud pop from the side of LPE, mga kaibigan. And I cannot stress enough, mga kaibigan, kung gaano kahirap yung ginawa na yun ni Klo. And he was kind of at a disadvantage there. And ito, tingnan natin kung magbabago ba yung formula, yung ating, ayan, ito na, nag-jinx ko na. Beef Mami, they're going B this time around, you know. Mukhang sumobra na yung experiment nila sa may bandang A side.
Yes, actually, ganun na nga yung nangyari dito. But Zunex won't be able to go for the takedown, but rather, si Heist, kanina pa siya napapatay pa. Ulit-ulit ni Demores, and they're eyeing ito mismong square center sa may bandang gitna. And look at the numbers. Isa na lang ang natitira sa Laos, and that's going to be Shifra against 4 members of SEO.
Tall order dito on the side of LPE, mga kaibigan. Here we go. Gotta be careful. The RPD does not have, I was about to say, may not have enough bullets to take out the entire team. Pero let's see. Now we're switching sides. This is too close to call. This is medyo naninikip na yung dibdib ko. Nararamdaman ko na, mga kaibigan. This is a 3v3. And now, let's see kung matitimpla na dito ng ating attackers, namely the LPE, the Laos Playbook Eagles, yung kanilang tempo. Kasi kanina, mukhang komportable. Naging komportable sa ating sweep yung E-Olympians.
And ang nangyari din kasi doon, no, parang may biglang Hail Mary play na binitawan yung SEO.
Oh my
With
goodness!
that, at eto naman, napakabilis din ang uptake, and Zunex finally taking down 2 members. Make that 3. Si Klo na kanina umapat. Ngayon, napatay niya na rin in 1v4 situation. Nams against everybody, pero quick scope ang bibitawan niya with a DLQ-3-3, pero hindi naman din mangyayari pa. Makaka-clutch siya dito.
Where did that come from? sa may locker room area natin. May tao na, guys. Pagpasok na may tao na, may nakaabang na. Here we go. Now, STIE Olympians punches back. They have the bomb. Let's see. The LPE has the bomb dito, mga kaibigan. Let's see if they're gonna be able to revert this. Kasi mukhang dikit na dikit yung naging laban natin dito.
Actually, napakabilis din yung uptake ng
Yes.
PJ na pick down niya, or na take down niya dito dito si Nams. And with that, numbers matter right now. Kaso din si Heist na patumbayan Zunex again for the second time around. Dalawang bases na naman pero masya-shutdown din siya agad-agad ni Demores. It's going to be a 1v3 situation pero Siklo nakaantabay lang. Though, looking through the map right now, wala sa kanilang objective. Ngayon palang kukunin.
Yun. Medyo, ito na. 1v1 situation. 1v1. We have PJ and Claude dito, mga kaibigan, going to the bedroom. We have the Peacekeeper slowly aiming. Never mind, make that a 2v1 here, mga kaibigan. Correcting myself. And PJ peeking off of the bar area. Just one head is enough. Just one forehead of a shot. And PJ can definitely end this.
Kaso ang ganda rin ng ginawa ni Chloe. From the top, parang ang ginawa niya, shot call dyan, sige, lalansihin niya lang. And from then on, nandun siya sa poolside. Kaso, nag-iba rin ang positioning si PJ.
Yes, and he did not expect that at all, sa totoo lang. And I would dare say, hindi ko kasi nakita yung perspective ni PJ doon. That was definitely one heck of a flick, ano, kung ganun nga yung nangyari. Kasi moving target pa nun. Here we go, getting the bomb right here. Joshua has the package. Let's see where they're going. It looks like it's a B game right here, folks.
Parang parang itutuloy nila. Pero dito daw muna sa garden.
Sa
Central Garden na magiging hotspot si Virus. Sabi niya, saan nanggaling yun?
Teka, mga video. Oh, yun! Look at that! That was Shifra. Okay, mukhang naaamoy. Maybe he heard, you know? Mukhang nagmadali, mukhang tumakbo. Mukhang tumakbo papunta doon. Here we go. This is a 5 on 3 of 5 points rather on the side of STI Olympians against the 3 of the Playbook Eagles. And I can't believe this. Mukhang nagbasa ng tempo talaga yung ating Olympians.
Kung kanina kasi they are always after the fast pace. Blitz
exactly.
plan talaga ngayon. They're after the numbers, the players. And speaking of which, Siklo ang unang mapapatumba dito.
Oh man.
Spotting lang dito sa may bandang basketball area. Si Nams, kaso si PJ.
Oh no, Shifra.
Another one.
Oh, there he is, Shifra, guys. The RPD coming into play here. Now, Heist, better be careful. Nako, we have 2v4. Double the numbers, but Shifra again.
That's the triple kill already for Shifra, and that's Virus na mapapatumba.
No
And the
way!
fourth one, eto si QWERTY. The last one standing na lang ay si Heist. Magkakaroon pa nga ba ng isa? Nope, it's going to be Joshua taking down Heist.
Si Shifra pumulot ng sniper. That was very important because off of that RPD, bigla pa siyang pumulot ng sniper. Not to mention it was a collateral, or rather it's a wall bang of a kill. Sana nakita natin sa perspective natin yun, but here we go. 5-4.
Parang lang, sige. At least napatay.
Yes.
Yun yung pinaka-shot ko dun. At least napatay niya.
Gumana.
Could have been better nga sana kung nakuha na. No? Pero right now, ito na yung pinakamabilis pa sa fast dahil Demores agad ang unang magiging casualty. Susunod-dan siya dito ni Virus.
Oh my gosh! What a shot from PJ.
How is that even possible? Naka-prone na siya dun pero ganun talaga. Tamang hinala na lang talaga sa pag-wallbang kasi mukhang nakita niya kanina na nag-prone siya dun and 3v3 situation, 40 seconds on the clock. Post-plant situation. Dikit-dikit na ngayon ang side ng SEO. Alam nila na hindi sila pwede mag-let go of the opportunity. Especially, even then yung numbers.
Nasa may bandang likod na sila ng rotonda dito, mga kaibigan. Towards the blue van. Let's see how the positioning of LPE is gonna work. Especially now, nalamang sila sa numbers game. We have Zunex and Heist left. Oh no! Ayan na! Last man standing. Heist! What is he gonna do? Oh, and Shifra still rocking the RPD.
They're finally back to the game again.
Oh!
It's not about the sniper DLQ-33, but rather RPD all the way.
Yes, syempre nakasuppress yun, guys. Not giving away your location at all. Here we go. Joshua, the designated bomb carrier, as we mentioned earlier. Siya talaga ang ang magbibit-bit ng ating backpack. Here we go. Shifra again. He kept that spot to himself, Bibimbap. Talagang kanya yon. I'm gonna make sure na walang mangangahas na tumawid dito sa may bandang mid natin.
Kumbaga, yun talaga yung shot call. Even by using RPD for the wall banks para ma-shoo away din sila. Sige, at least, wag kayo dito kasi nandito. And a statement already. And with that, sa side ng Laos, most likely, pwedeng mag-B-side ulit sila. Yun yung medyo tricky They can still opt for that B-side din sa may square center or sa rotonda na binabanggit mo nga pa ulit-ulit. Kasi parang most likely down to 1 minute or even 40 minutes or 40 seconds rather bago sila mag-strike.
Right, and dun kasi sa may rotonda area natin, guys, meron kasing multiple head glitch possibilities eh. So medyo mag-iingat din yung mga papasok eh. They have to be very careful, otherwise baka meron ng vantage point na naka-ready yung ating attackers, no? So here we go. PJ, however, takes Claw out. Look at this. It is blue on yellow on your screen, and trade after trade. Here we go. Zunex takes out Joshua. Here we go. MW11. Shifra na naman. Oh my goodness. Last man on the side of SEO. QWERTY, is he gonna be able to pull off a crazy clutch?
Kaso nilabas na yung laptop.
There it is.
At hindi na nga rin na clutch ni QWERTY. A point ahead na lang ang kinakailangan ng Laos for them to secure the match.
Mainit-init to, mga kaibigan, because if this pushes through, then Laos Playbook Eagles will secure 3 crunchy points on our day 2. And mukhang nagmanifest ng maigi dito si Shifra.
Manifesting talaga. Ang maganda doon kasi binabakapan mo pa ng performance. Naging consistent sila as early as of now. But ngayon, alam nila kung gaano kabigat in even SEO. Look at their movement, oh.
Trying to be as calculated now as possible. Can't afford a single casualty so far, Bibimbap. Hindi pa pwede. Ayan na. Ayun na yung sinasabi natin. The head glitch advantages here sa may B site. And it's probably a bluff rather. Alam mo, sa side siguro nito ng ating LPE. Na baka may sumilip lang, baka isipin nila dito tayo pupunta. Pero it looks like STI is winding down the clock. Oh my goodness, Nams! Takes out QWERTY. Nagkamali ng dungaw.
Parang nagchat-chat pa si QWERTY. Kanina siya yung last man standing onto our previous round. But right now, siya yung unang casualty and Virus would follow as well.
Did you see that?
Heist is still alive as well. Pero nakipag-exchanging tag na siya. So nag-regenerate siya for quite some time and Zunex would fall down as well. Si PJ susunod! And that is under the power of Claw. Shifra mapapatumba pero making it a 4v1.
And there it is! Ladies and gentlemen, their first 3 points. Their first 2-0. Laos Playbook Eagles. Oh my goodness. Too fast.
Now we can finally see the excitement and even yung feeling of fulfillment. Kanina kasi sabi mo medyo kalmado pa. Especially si Shifra na ayaw pang ngumiti kanina.
Ayan na.
Ngayon eto na.
At feeling ko nga siya ang interviewin. Ramdam ko guys. Mukhang si Shifra having that bold statement. You know, that manifestation of 2-0 is definitely gonna change their day, and it did already. Now here we go. Let's start things off. Ayan nga, oh. See?
MVP.
He walked the talk, Bibimbap.
Yep. A man of his word.
Oh, yes.
13 kills. And then look at that. Ang susunod si Joshua with a 9. Well, almost all of them. And alam mo, napaka-chunky ginagawa nilang kills. Makikita mo sa kill feed, 2 kills and even 4 kills coming from Claw. Talagang that's unimaginable na nagawa niya yun. Pero of course, kudos pa rin sa STIE Olympians.
And that is not the end of their day as well, mga kaibigan. May laro pa mamaya yung ating STIE Olympians. But of course, let's not discredit the MVP, of course, of our STIE Olympians, namely Zunex. Kanina ko pa rin talaga siya napapansin. He's been putting a lot of work. PJ, however, is the man with the trigger finger in that game. Talagang with 10 kills. Really, really good stuff. Ang gaganda kasi nung mga peaks nung ating mga players, specifically si PJ. Yung his snipes were on point, to be honest. And he was really confident in that. However, si Shifra, I would dare say, mga kaibigan, yung kanyang paggamit ng RPD, that made the biggest difference, di ba?
Yeah, kumbaga dun pa lang talaga is statement, especially ang ganda rin ng positioning with the central garden na bawal talaga bawal tumawid. Kung kay Kimchi bawal lumabas, kay Shifra bawal tumawid.
There we go. And Nams retaliating against PJ right there. That's what I was saying earlier. Most of PJ's skills were really those clean snipes, mga kaibigan. And ito Nams, syempre returning the favor whenever he can. However, since we have majority Peacekeepers and Switchblade X9s dito sa ating LPE, talagang mahirap din pasukin. And not to mention the RPD, like I said, he's the only one in this entire game who donned an RPD.
Yep. Yun nga, no? Wala tayong Hail Mary plays from MW11.
Yeah.
Mas maganda sana kung quick scope, pero syempre nagkakatanantahan na. And of course, it's always against 2v1. We have to shout out kay QWERTY na laging naiipit sa ganong situation.
Totoo. those weird corners,
Yeah.
you know, minsan for on the side of QWERTY. And PJ naman, this was a clean snipe from Nams, mga
Nams.
kaibigan. And Claw, he had to put the finishing touches here. And against SEO, medyo again, I will never ever count out yung SEO natin dito, especially
Yeah.
after their performance from the first day. I know they have more to show. Let's wait for that later on, ladies and gentlemen.
Siyempre, kumbaga, simula pa lang eh. Maaari nagpapainit pa sila ng
That's
kanilang
true, that's true.
reflexes. And again, katulad nga na sinabi namin kanina, mahaba-haba
Oo.
ang araw ng Sabado para sa ating lahat. At hindi kayo mabibitin sa mga bakbakan.
And mga kaibigan, syempre, koronahan naman natin. Yung gumawa, talagang yung sa paningin namin ay talagang star of the game. Here we go. Without any question, it is definitely Laos Playbook Eagles' Shifra. Ito na, guys. Hindi nga umabot sa control, Bibimbap, but he started things off with 34 kills on hardpoint, 21 deaths, and he assisted 17 times.
And with a search and destroy with a 13
look at this.
kills.
Oh,
Ang pinaka-point din for S&D, hindi sila totally nag-rely for the plants and
Yes.
diffuses kasi
Yes.
hindi umaabot dun sa time eh. Rather
That's right.
talagang nagiging deathmatch wherein patayan kung patayan na lang.
And he was unique in the sense na he went for his comfort weapon, namely the RPD. He was the only light machine gun user dun sa ating search and destroy. Medyo occupational hazard din yun, guys. Double-edged sword, if I may. Yung paggamit ng LMGs, especially in search and destroy, kasi you also need mobility. Medyo kailangan mo ring magkikilos. But I think Shifra's plan there was to hold the spot, as we know, na power position muna, make sure that we stop the rotation as much as possible, and gumana naman.
Yun talaga na kanilang naging winning choice or winning chemistry for them to bag that 3 points for Laos.
Hirap yan, guys. Sobrang hirap yan. Parang 3 points din sa basketball yan eh. Malayo-layo yung kailangan mong ipagpatuhan.
Yung distansya rin talaga kinakailangan consider. And of course, mastery din para magawa mo yun.
And I would dare say, folks, na siyempre SEO, we know for a fact na these teams, they compose themselves from scratch. Alam niyo na talaga namang they have a little bit of work cut out for them in the past few weeks that we head into the Pro Series. So let's always be positive in that sense. However, as much as I'd want to be optimistic dito, sa day 3 natin, meron tayong kailangang tanggalin na team.
Yes. So kumbaga, as of now, every point, kahit point lang, kahit a point or a game secured, counts. Kasi at the end of this week, we'll be having to say goodbye to a team, one team. But, of course, nabanggit ko na nga kanina, naging mahaba ang araw na to. Wag na wag kayong aalis. Again, this is Bibimbap and Pika. Magbabalik ang The National Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open 2022.